Peace. Ali coming back at you on behalf of SLEMyers.com. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to stay balanced while on the spiritual path. So nowadays you hear mad people talking about you need to stay balanced, that you don't want to be too far to the left, that you don't want to be too far to the right, but you rarely hear people talking about how to stay balanced. So in this video, I want to give you a couple tips that you can implement today in order to maintain that soft spot in the middle of your path or whatever. So the first thing that I recommend is that you start to use these words. I keep 1 foot in the cosmos and 1 foot on earth. I keep 1 foot in the cosmos and 1 foot on earth. And what that means is that you don't see everything from a spiritual, it got to be in a galactics, and you don't see everything from a mundane and it's all earthbound. When you maintain balance as far as 1 foot on earth and 1 foot in the cosmos, what you'll do is you'll be open to all the supernatural, to all the quote unquote paranormal, to all the spiritual things, but you're also tapped into knowing that it's related to what you're doing on earth, meaning that the spiritual events, the things that you bear witness to, all the synchronicities, the signs, the intuition, they would have no relevance if you didn't have a body. The flip side of that is going through life and you seeing everything as mundane, everything as physical, and it has no spiritual component. So maintaining that balance with 1 foot on earth, 1 foot in the cosmos will help you understand and put things in perspective when it happens to you, that it has a part of earth influence and it has a part of the spiritual influence. So you see things holistically, and that's how we stay balanced. So the first tip is maintain 1 foot on earth and maintain 1 foot in the cosmos. All right, the second tip is, and this depending on, you have to gauge yourself personally. If you're a person that you know you're too spiritual, then you want to do the flip of that. If you're a person you know you're too mundane, do you want to do the flip of that? So this next tip, you have to gauge yourself on a personal level to see if you're too far mundane or too far into the spirit. So in order to maintain balance, if you're too extreme one way or the other, is you want to do the opposite. You want to do the polarity. What does this look like? Say that all your days you're into the spirituality, you're into metaphysics, you're meditating, you're doing your altar work, you're chakra cleaning, chakra balancing, working with crystals, smudging, doing magic, etc., etc. All day long, that's all you deal with is spirituality. So in my opinion, you may be too far into the spirit or whatever. So in order to get balanced, what I recommend is that you do the polarity or the opposite, which is something very mundane. And I was there, so I know you may be experiencing this. When you're into spirituality, when you're into metaphysics, it seems like you don't want to talk about anything else. You don't want to do anything else. You don't want to be around mundane people. You feel like they're dragging you down. But when you're too far into the cosmos, that's what I recommend, is that you dial down and do things that are very grounding. Like go see a mundane movie with a bunch of violence in or whatever, a bunch of cursing. Go to a party, go to an event that is just nothing dealing with spirituality. What that's going to do is help calibrate you. And when you get to the spot where you feel balanced, you don't have to consciously find the polar opposite of how you're feeling. You'll be able to just do it. It's a thing about being balanced where you can go to the right easily and you can go to the left easily. But if you're too far to the right, it's hard to get all the way to the left, and it's harder to get balanced. So if you maintain balance, it's going to help you deal with the mundane people in your life. If you're too mundane, if you get balanced, it helps you deal with the woo-woo people in your life. So balance is very much a key to enlightenment. As far as being on earth, you're with humans. You live in a physical plane. I'm all for spirituality, but what I see is people are lacking that balance or whatever. So I wanted to make this video to throw a couple tips out there so you can start maintaining balance in your life. Once again, the tips are: view your reality as I'm 1 foot in the cosmos and 1 foot on earth. The second tip is, if you're too far to the right as far as spirituality, start doing things that are mundane to bring you balance. If you're too far to the left as far as mundane, start doing more spiritual things in order to bring balance. Once you maintain that balance, you'll see that it's easier to stay centered and you can go right and left whenever you so please. So this has been Ali. If you want to find out more information about myself and what we do, be sure to visit my website, sollyMyers.com. If you're in need of metaphysical tools, supplies, altar, magic, natural healing products, crystals, smudges, and basically everything you need for your metaphysical supplies, check out our online metaphysical store, l9shop.com. That's el9shop.com. So until next time, this has been Ali. Peace.